This is the park overview chart showing today's leg, day 4, leg 4, and I'm heading from K28 to an island anchorage. This is the Google Earth chart for today's track. This is my marine navigation chart, and it shows the total distance for leg 4 today of 2.8 nautical miles. I averaged 7 knots, and my anchorage is located near Peterson Point, an island that doesn't really have a name. And finally, the detailed park map showing the arrival anchorage there near Peterson Point, marked by the X. I didn't take any video today, so I'm just going to show you some pictures with some illustrations that might give you a little more information about the boat. This particular picture right now is just showing you some smoke that I experienced from fires up in Manitoba and Western Ontario. It's not fog in the picture, and it was strong enough you could smell it, so it was kind of bothersome. Here's the tow rig I use for my kayak. Works really good. I fabricated this a couple of years back for trips up to Temagami on another houseboat. It's just PVC pipe wrapped with foam for flotation and then wrapped with some duct tape to keep it intact. There's a half-inch nylon, braided nylon line that runs through the pipes, and then it's fastened with carabiners on each end. In addition, you can see I added a swim ladder for emergencies to get back on board. There is a step back there, but it's pretty difficult to get on board, and especially if you were fully clothed, so I added that for safety. There's a 30-pound propane tank. Not using it too much this trip because of the heat, but normally that would help run not only just the two-burner stove, but also a heater that's in the cabin when it's chilly outside. Currently I'm using two 120-watt solar panels made by Bluetti, and they're just attached with bungee cords on each of the corners, and I had to add some grommets so that I could fasten both ends of the panel. And the whole system that I'm using, this actually is powering an AC 200 generator, solar generator, and then that in turn runs the IceCo VL65 fridge freezer combination. That is in the cabin. Sometime in the future I'll show you some pictures of that. When anchoring, I have to pass through the cabin. There is no side walkways on this boat, and the primary anchor is on the starboard side and the bow. Just for your information, that black item there is actually a fire ring that I have a small propane tank that I use with that. I have a folding chair and table that I carry aboard. Both of them can be stowed easily in the head to get them out of the way if necessary. Also, I note there's an extendable push-pull paddle combo, and that is in case of emergency, I have a way to paddle, and if I get stuck aground somewhere, then I can use the push-pull as well. That extends to about 8 feet. Here's a shot of the aft deck as I come out the door, and table and chair on the right side there. On the left, you can see two 7-gallon jugs of wash water that I carry along. I also have a third in the cabin under the sink. One of the two stereo speakers on the left there on the seat. There should be another one over on the table on the right. The shower bucket is the white bucket that holds 6 gallons, and I use that with my shower tent and my hot water heater that's portable. Currently it's not set up there. I set that up, put it whenever I'm going to shower. The water retrieval bucket there is just a smaller bucket with a rope on it for retrieving water whenever I want to wash. I always rinse first with lake water before washing with cleaner water. And then that's a Weber grill in the background there that I'm using. I'll show you some more on the mounts here in a minute. For those interested, here's a little more information on the grill mount that I'm using. I had to fabricate this mount. I purchased some heavy duty mounts for other grills on Amazon, and purchased also the HDPE board that I cut to size and trimmed. Then I use some aluminum strips that are stuck into the grill itself that are bolts to the board. Those knurled nuts can be easily removed for travel, and then I put the grill inside when I'm traveling. This is a better shot of the grill mount itself, showing the aluminum strips and the knurl nuts. They're very easy to install and take off whenever I'm traveling. I did need to support the rail a little bit more, so I've got, you can see down there, a stainless steel tubing that runs down to the deck there that helps support that rail because there's quite a bit of weight there with that grill. For those that are interested and have not subscribed to my YouTube channel or looked at any of the blogs from previous trips, you might want to look at these links here. The first one there obviously is a YouTube channel, and the rest are blogs from the past few years. The oldest is Dash the Cat at the very bottom. That's actually from the years 2012 through 2014. And that was the catamaran sailboat that I used to sail on Lake Superior. So there's quite a progression there of different boats through the years, and you might find it interesting to look at some of those links.